tough to stay locked in.
Let's go to the sideline for a report on MP's historic night.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. MP out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Craig, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 9 points. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young pass to Johnson. George with the screen on Murray from about 19 feet. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. You look at San Antonio. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the Nuggets, they've got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Now is the time. Get well and welcome your Wizards Breaker.
For the Nuggets. Hardaway comes in for Peyton Watson. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. Here's Sarr. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Young fires away from outside. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for George? He's averaging 6 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. For the Wizards, Champagne's checked in, and it's Coulibaly in for Johnson. The Nuggets making a switch here. Young passes to George. Young sets a screen for George. Pass to Song. The kick out to Young. And again, Washington no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And a deep three from MP. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And that one's good. Champagnie.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drops in the tray. MP's got 23 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And so it's Denver sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And MP, he's subbed in for Christian Braun. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Cameron Johnson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's MP. And it's Murray in at the shooting guard position.
And this is what makes Young so lethal, his ability to make tough, contested shots look effortless.
The three from MP. And the three ball is good. 26 points for him.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
That's good from Johnson on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Johnson kicks to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets leading by 20. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Pass to Young. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. From outside the arc. The rebound by Middleton. The Wizards shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on him.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Young. Kicks it down to Middleton. That 3 off the mark. Here's Denver now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. From the Wizards, they're shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Young, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
George is checked in for Coulibaly. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. And it's Peyton Watson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, here is Young. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Denver on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Nuggets.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. They've got Chris Middleton. Young is out there with Johnson. Then it's Sarr, and it's George in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
MP against Young. Back to MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 46 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Young drives in, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
Young dishes to Watson. Young against MP. And it's Jokic in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at Denver, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And I think for Denver, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Nuggets, number 1.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want as opposed to settling for bad ones.
And stolen by Murray. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Left side, Gordon. Here's MP. Watson, the pass to MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Young taking his time here. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him.